Welcome to the weekly Forex forecast for the 22nd of July. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Let's get into the markets and discover where the next trades are for next week and where we can make the money. So this is the DXY. We've seen the weakening of the DXY in the last week or two. So hopefully you've banked some profits during that time. We're seeing the price now hit a double bottom here and a support line. This is convergence as it hits the trend line as well. So we do expect a bounce on the US dollar. A few things can happen. This is not parabolic. This is parabolic to the downside. All the sellers have been in, so that's your opportunity to sell. But however, once it hits a support line, then it could reverse and go up to 106. Now, further weakness in the dollar is possible, as we can see, but what has to happen is we need to see the price break down this area here, come back up and then go down again. Once we get that scenario, then of course we have a continuation of the downtrend and weaker dollar, but this area here has to be broken clearly before that actually happens. So again, we have to wait for the dollar to decide which way it wants to go for next week. So we could see price move down to this demand area here, 102.50, or we could see it bounce and convert back up into a short-term uptrend up to 106. We'll have to wait and see. All the sellers are in at the moment, so we could expect this to continue downwards possibly. Into the yen futures contracts, and I've been talking about this for a while. There's been some intervention, and the price has rallied in the last few days. However, it has hit this important supply area, and we could see this price move down and to 6154. This gives us an opportunity to buy into the yen's pairs this week if that does happen. The alternative, of course, is the price could continue. If intervention is working, then the price could remain strong above this support area. So we could equally see the price move down and then bounce up here. That being the case, then we'll be selling the yen pairs. In terms of the Swiss franc futures, these are going up 11451. Very clear. There's a bit of room for this price to go up even further. So any kind of pullback into this price is going to go up to 11451. What this means for us in terms of the Swiss franc pairs, they're likely to go down. Dow Jones hit target 41312, which is Fibonacci extension. We do expect the price to continue up. And as long as it does that and holds on to market structure, we can see this price going to 43,364. Nasdaq is opposite. We've got the sellers in. It is a short-term sell. As you can see, the price is up. And if the Dow Jones goes up, then Nasdaq tends to do the same thing. So I do expect this price to halt around 18,990. All the sellers are in. So further downside is likely before we see a bounce back into the uptrend. Oil hesitates at the moment. As long as it holds on to that trend line, then we could see further downside to $73.68. Is it trending down? Yes, all the sellers are in. There is a support line here. You can see that there. So I would like to see the price below $80 first, $79.92, below this line here and stay below that. Bitcoin fans, if you're in Bitcoin, then you had a lovely, big, fat, juicy buy signal on the daily chart. All the buys are in, so this is going to $70,657. Gold is to the upside. I need to dial in a bit closer to this so that you understand what's going on. Hit our target 24.35 for the last week's weekly Forex forecast. A lovely big fat buy signal here. Price went up above the support line and continued up to target. Let me dial down into the 4-hour chart. As we can see, there's the move there, stepping stone effect, and we now see the price moving into this support line here, if you can see that. So this is really important. So 23.93 is going to be important. this order block here, and convergence into the trend line at the same time. So there's highly likely on Monday to be a reversal, and so if that is the case, then we can say that the price is going back to 24.68. Euro dollar, we need to go to the daily to see what's going on here. Widen out my charts a little bit. You can see the buy signal, fantastic. When you get these buy signals, they are fantastic. You can make a lot of money. Special settings, by the way. And if you want the settings, you want to be a VIP member, then just click on the links below. Up to you. I do expect, it's a bit odd really, because the DXY is sitting on a really important support area, and if it's going to go up to 106, then of course this is going to drive this down. But I think there is a little bit more room here for the euro dollar to move up to 109.67 in the next few days. But that being the case, we do require the dollar to weaken for that to happen. Similar situation for the pound USD. There could be a bit of a deeper correction here down to 128.15, this supply area, and then start to move up to 13116. So this is looking pretty good actually. I do expect a good trade this week on the pound USD. Aussie USD is parabolic to the downside, but as you can see, it's temporary. And all the sellers are in, so I do expect the price to come down to support at 66.02, where it could end up going back up again if the dollar weakens. Similar situation for the New Zealand USD. Congratulations for members who've been trading the Aussie and the USD. Nice profits, and the US Canadian as well. So well done to you guys. And further downside is likely to 59.63 in the next few days, where we could see a bounce depending on the dollar. If the dollar goes strong, as we do expect, then we could see this bounce down here, and we could see a lovely profit back up to supply up here at 62.07. US Canadian, further upside momentum is likely, especially if it's driven by the US dollar, 137.84. We do have a bigger target, 138.58 as well from last week's weekly Forex forecast. Swiss yen is not trending. It is just sitting in the middle of nowhere, to be honest with you, but there is a big fat trend here. I could see a conversion in this in the next few days if the yen futures weaken. So this is one of my favorite trades if it converts. Not parabolic. Canadian Swiss, there's not much room for this. There is the demand area here at 64.42, so there's not much room for this at the moment, but of course if this gets broken, we could see the price move down to this area here. Euro Swiss is a better trade, as you can see. We've got more gap to fill, and so therefore we get, as long as the price remains below this resistance area now, then we could see the price hit 95.18, one of my favorite trades for this week. Aussie USD, as you can see, not as good as Euro Swiss. There's not much room. There's a bit of support here for the price and a demand area here. So again, once again, much depends on the Swiss franc futures going up, which weakens these prices to the downside. But again, if it reverses sometime this week, which it could do once it hits target, then you could have a trading opportunity to go long on the Aussie Swiss. Pound Swiss, a similar situation to the pound USD really. I do expect a pullback in the next few days, 175.72, and then going up to 1845. Euro Swiss looks like it's done its money. Not much room for that price to hit our weekly target 148.83. Congratulations if you had that from the buy signal. Nice 246 pip move. Pound Aussie, hope you got that profit this week. Congratulations if you did. A nice 276 pips. I do expect this further upside. I think sterling is strong. I think, again, there will be a pullback down to somewhere around 191.42, where we can see it heading for 194.98. Euro Aussie, similar situation here. It's broken this downtrend now, so that's interesting. We could see the price come back down and retest this line and then start to move up. We've got divergence as well on the chart, automatically drawn for you. So we do expect further upside to 164.02. Pound New Zealand, congratulations guys, you had this trade. You could just use this chart, to be honest. Make life a lot easier, wouldn't it? Just buy on the buy signal. When all the buyers come in, just follow the buyers. It's so simple that nobody does it. Really weird. So from the buy signal, a lovely profit so far of 648 pips. Do expect a little bit of a pullback down to this support line here of 21.25.2 and then on to 21.702. Well, that's it. So my favourite trades are Pound New Zealand, Euro Aussie, Pound Aussie, Euro Swiss is better than any of them. Euro Canadian. Oh no, Euro Canadian's no good. That's gone too far. So just remind myself now. Oh, the Pound Canadian. Pull back there. Euro Swiss, my favourite. Swiss yen waiting to convert. Could be fairly quick though. US Canadian to the upside to hit target. New Zealand to the downside to hit target. Aussie USD to the downside to hit target. Pound USD, I do expect a pullback where we're going to get a big move. Euro Aussie, again, pullback. Gold, look out for gold on Monday. This could be fairly quick. Bitcoin to the upside to hit $70,000, probably by Monday or Tuesday. Oil to the downside, can't remember where it's going, $73.68. NASDAQ to the downside, US 30 to the upside. So lots of trading opportunities coming up for this week. So get ready, get your charts ready, and we'll get going on Monday. And if you're a VIP member, I'll keep you updated throughout the day, every day.